Hey guys, this is me, future me, and I'm here to tell you there are spoilers in this review. So, if you don't want spoilers for this movie, don't watch this video. Go watch the movie and come back. So, you've been warned. Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Runtime HD. So yeah, this is going to be a great time. Hey guys, Runtime HD here, and I just watched Halloween Ends, as you can see in the background, and it is a sequel to Halloween Kills, which was a sequel to Halloween 2018. And to say that I didn't like this movie would be true. But I will say it was better than Halloween Kills, I'll give it that. I didn't hate it as much. I mean, I was kind of mad by the end of it, but I feel like in the couple minutes I've had to think about it, I think there were parts that were better than Halloween Kills, but I definitely didn't love this movie. I didn't despise it, but I definitely don't like it. I didn't hate it like I thought I would, but I think it's just kind of mid. I don't like this movie. I'm indifferent. I mean, I know I'm gonna have a lot to complain about. Trust me, I'm gonna complain about a lot of things in this movie, but it's not really out of spite, more out of criticism. So, yeah. And if you want to know my feelings about this movie and why, I'll tell you back at the house.
He killed my daughter, but tonight I will kill him. Come and get me. Maybe the only way he can die is if I die too. It all ends now.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Runtime HD, and this week we watched Halloween Ends, the sequel, or the last installment in the new requel trilogy for Halloween. We had Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and now Halloween Ends. Probably the most underwhelming horror trilogy I have experienced in a long time. It's quite underwhelming. And just to say, I didn't hate the original Halloween 2018. I actually liked Halloween 2018, the original time. I liked Halloween 2018. Alright, I liked it. I thought it was good, more grounded, but it was good. Halloween Kills, I could not say the same. Halloween Kills was ridiculous, the plot made no sense, it was stupid, lackluster, and very disappointing. I had high hopes for Halloween Kills, it let me down. And this movie, I will say, is better. But it's still not good. It's still not good. I'm not saying it's good, but it's not awful. It's not insulting, like Halloween Kills was. This movie, I feel like, is just mid. I feel like this movie could have been so much better, but it just wasn't. You know, I feel like this movie just didn't click. I don't know. I think my main problems with this movie were, one, Michael was very underutilized in this film. Very, very underutilized. And I feel like this is how Laurie was used in Halloween Kills, except Michael's the fucking slasher. So I think this makes even less sense, since he's like, pretty much, like, he's your staple character. Why not use him more? We don't want this random fucking Corey motherfucker. We don't give a shit about Corey. Get the fuck out of here, Corey. We want Michael. I'll get to that. But right now, yeah, Michael is very underutilized, and I feel like he could have used a lot more. He killed 2 people. Killed 2 people. Alright, yeah, spoilers. Yeah, he killed 2 people. He killed the people in the house, and that's it. Killed 2 people. Michael killed 2 people.
No, he killed somebody in the tunnel.
No. They didn't show. That was off screen. I don't count it. Michael killed 2 people in this movie. Yeah, he killed some people off screen. But he killed 2 people on screen. 2. Maybe even just 1. Corey killed the other guy. But yeah, Michael killed, like, so little people in this movie. And, like, he killed a shit ton of people in the last 2 movies. I didn't even like Halloween Kills, and he killed a fuck ton of people in them. And that's the best part about these movies, is that you get to see Michael killing people in cool and unique ways. This movie was fucking Corey doing all that shit. I don't care about Corey. What kind of name is Corey? Like, what the fuck, man? We don't care about you. We don't know you. You're not somebody that I used to know. That's Michael. We know Michael. We care about Michael and only Michael. Also, Laurie, too. We like Laurie. She's from the original movie. But those are the only 2 characters that I, like, somewhat care about in this movie. And they're, like, the only characters that I kind of like in this movie. Are the characters from the original movies. Because everybody else sucks. I fucking hate everybody else. That's another problem. I didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? The entire story I did not give a shit about until, like, the very end with Laurie and Michael. That's the only time I was actually invested, when it was just Laurie and Michael and all of this Scooby-Doo bullshit with fucking Laurie's granddaughter and Corey fucking loving each other, whatever. I don't give a shit. And, like, I don't care. I don't care about her granddaughter. She can die. I don't fucking care. I care about Laurie and Michael. That's the cool dynamic in this movies, man. It's Laurie and Michael. You should have known this, but you didn't do that in Halloween Kills because fuck you. That's why you didn't do it. Ugh. But anyway, as I was saying, another problem is that if you have, like, more than one main character, I wouldn't say Laurie is the only main character. It's also the granddaughter. I guess Corey to an extent. But, the only character that I care about, main character, is Laurie. And the only character I really like is Michael. And you're not supposed to like Michael. He's fucking evil incarnate, and I feel bad for him. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to feel bad for the embodiment of evil, but I do. You know what I mean? Like, how are you making me feel bad for evil, man? I just do. It's like, he's not hateable. He's Michael. How can you hate Michael? You know what I mean? You can't. Just look at him. Look at his face. Look at that innocent face of his that doesn't show any emotion. You cannot hate that face that he never shows, except for the end of this movie. Like, come on. And another problem, and this is the biggest problem of them all, because I've mentioned it like twice before. Fucking Corey. I fucking hate Corey with a deep passion. I hate that guy. Not only because I have nothing against the actor himself. I bet he's fine. He did okay. I fucking hate his performance in this movie. I hate him. I hate how he's trying to be like this methodical, deep, whatever. Like, he's trying to be this psychotic guy. He's trying to be the next fucking... He's trying to be the next Michael Myers, but here's the problem, Corey. Here's the problem, Corey. You will never be the next Michael Myers in your wildest dreams. You do not have... He's not intimidating like Michael. Michael has an intimidating, like, presence. Corey does not. He's some TikTok fuckboy. I don't want... It's stupid, okay? I don't like it. I don't like that this kid is trying to be the next Michael Myers because there is no next Michael Myers. It's just Michael Myers. Like, there's like, I don't get it. Why, Corey? Why must you do this? Why must you get all the kills in the movie? Why can't Michael do this shit? Because my least favorite part is how Corey gets all the kills, and Corey gets all this, and it's all Corey's game. Well, fuck Corey! Like... Alright, obviously, spoiler discussion. I'm gonna get into spoilers if I really want to complain about this movie. But there's a part where, not the part, but there's like these kids that have been bullying Corey throughout the whole film, and they're doing this, they're like dicks and all that. And at one point, Corey lures that, he like, by the way, there's a scene where he fucking shoves Michael, this little scrawny ass kid shoves Michael and wins. I don't know how that's fucking possible. I don't know how, but it is. He takes Michael's mask and he runs away. And he runs away, and then he lures his, like, bullies into a junkyard where he kills them off, he kills his family, and it's written like a bad creepypasta, dude. If you remember what those are, it's written like a bad creepypasta, man. You know, yeah, it is. He's fucking stupid. I hate it. I hated that scene, because also, the kills were fucking lame. Every kill in that scene were lame. Like, all of them sucked. There was a kill where, where he had, like, he killed the first guy that died, I don't remember his name. He, like, was driving a car, and he had, like, a screwdriver in his eye. It looked like shit. I hated it. It didn't even look that gnarly. It looked stupid. And he was dead, whatever. And then fucking Corey, he's in a truck, and these girls are climbing up the fence to get out. One gets over, and the other one's, like, on the other side, and he drives in. Somehow, instead of getting flattened on the ground, like I thought she would, maybe she would get, like, crushed by the truck, and it would, like, flatten her onto the ground. That could be cool, but they don't do that. And then the other girl's like, oh my god, I'm gonna save you, whatever. And then Corey Myers, he walks up to her with a wrench. He hits her with it. And I thought, oh cool, they're gonna show like a shot of her head like squishing, or gonna show that. No. He hits her off screen. It felt like a fucking PG-13 horror film. They didn't show shit. And this is supposed to be a gruesome horror movie? Jack shit. And, like, and then when they show the aftermath, she's just got, like, some, like, red makeup on her head. Why? You could, if you showed the aftermath, you could have gone gnarly, like, her eyeball could have been poking out. I mean, he's the successor to Michael Myers. Michael Myers is the fucking Hulk with strength. You know what I mean? He could, like, break somebody's neck with one hand. He's Michael Myers. If he's supposed to be the next Michael Myers, he should be able to, like, break their skull in half with a wrench. You shouldn't just give them some, like, those little face masks that you wear to get rid of your pimples. Like, that's not... I don't get it. Like, it looked stupid. And then, I guess the best kill in that scene, the girl on the fence, he stepped on her head, and, like, her head got squished. Cool. But they barely fucking showed it. They barely showed her head getting squished. It was like for a split second. It was like in, I don't want to mention this name, but Eli Roth's Death Wish, where it's like, you know how Eli Roth, whatever, you expect it to be gory. It's not. I'll get into that another day. But it's just like that. Like, I was expecting something gruesome, and there was like one gruesome death, which was with like this radio guy, and he was like a dick, and he was blaming Laurie for Michael's murders, and not like saying that she killed him, but like she caused Michael to kill people because she like forced Michael to do it, or like she pushed Michael to a breaking point, or whatever she told Michael to do it. I don't remember, but I do remember that he was there. He like talked shit to Corey once. Like, I know this guy's mentioned on the radio a lot. We only see him in person once before he dies, and then Corey Myers goes over and he kills his receptionist. Off-screen. Again, another fucking off-screen death. This movie loves off-screen deaths. And then it goes to him. And I think this is the gnarliest kill in the movie. And it doesn't even look good. Like, it looks kind of like a cartoon, like from The Mask or some shit. Like, he opens his mouth and he smashes his head onto the wall. Because you can't hear him because he's listening to records because he's like a radio guy. And he smashes his head onto a table. And his jaw falls off. And it looks stupid. Like, it genuinely looks really stupid. And then he, like, cuts his tongue off, and it's, like, squirting blood like it's a fucking, like, those gushers. You know, like, the gushers. When his blood was gushing everywhere, it reminded me of, like, those squirting Gandies. That's what it reminded me of, like, the squirt gummies. And it was really funny. And then, like, his tongue was on the record player, and it was going... It looked so stupid. And I didn't... That was, like... the gnarliest death in the movie, and it was from a character that we didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know that guy's name. I bet they told it to us earlier, but I forgot about it, because that guy was that forgettable. Like, his death wasn't even cool. Like, I don't know. And then, to the end of the movie, where, like, Laurie tricks Corey into thinking she's gonna kill herself, and then she shoots him, tricking him, and then he falls down the stairs, somehow surviving. Or does he fall off the balcony, or does he fall down the stairs? It doesn't matter. He falls down, whatever happens. He falls off the balcony, falls down the stairs, whatever. It doesn't matter. He falls down, and she takes, his mask falls off, she takes off his mask, whatever. And then she shoots off the 2 guns to let him know she's not going to kill him. And then he's like, if nobody can have her, which is whatever her name was, Laurie's granddaughter, I forgot her name. He's like, if nobody can have her, whatever, I don't remember what the fuck he said. He said it all the time, I don't remember. He stabs himself, I don't remember. If I can't have her, nobody will. Whatever. Yeah. Then he stabbed himself in the neck. And then for some bizarre reason, instead of just leaving the knife in his throat, Laurie, for no fucking reason, grabs the knife out of his throat and holds it. She keeps the knife in her hand, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you taking the knife out of his throat? What the fuck are you planning? Are you gonna, like, stab him? Like, what are you doing? And then, of course, the granddaughter walks in, and it's like, oh, that's the most predictable shit on the fucking planet. Like, Laurie, why? Why did you grab the knife? You didn't need to grab the knife. You could have left it in his throat. What the fuck? Like, I don't get it. And then, the granddaughter's like, oh my god, why would you do this? I hate you. You suck. Grandma who saved my life a couple of years ago. You fucking suck. You killed my boyfriend that I knew for a month. Fuck you. And then, or maybe not even a month, for like a couple weeks. She knew him for like a couple weeks. And now she's like shunning her grandmother who saved her life a couple of years ago. Fuck you, Grandma. You fucking saved my life. You can eat shit. And then it's like... And then Michael comes back and they have a final battle with Laurie. And I liked that part. That was probably the only good scene in the movie, in my opinion, was the battle with Michael and Laurie. The final battle, which they've advertised in every single fucking movie now, being the final battle. But, yeah, I thought it was interesting. I think taking off his mask, the best part about taking off his mask, you could still barely see his face. I kind of like that. You couldn't really make it out. I like that. But in the end, I still felt bad for Michael. You know, I still felt bad for Michael, and he was just like an old man, like pinned to the table with knives in his hand. I felt sad. I felt bad for Michael. And then the granddaughter walks in. It's like, I can't let this happen. Because she was getting choked by Michael after he, like, detached his hand from the knife and he was about to kill Laurie. And I thought this movie was going to end on a really bittersweet note. And I was like, oh, cool, a good ending for this movie. Laurie and Michael are going to die. It's going to be a poetic death. Nope, the granddaughter comes in and saves her. It's like, oh, great, it's just going to have a, oh, we're all great, we're all wonderful ending, which is, honestly, it's okay that Laurie survived, but I think it would have been better if Laurie and Michael died at the same time. I think it would have been more poetic. I think it would have been a better end for both characters. Them both dying, I think it would have been nicer. I would have liked that ending more, instead of Laurie just writing a fuck-off pissant book and doing all this shit and whatever, I don't know. And then they kill Michael and they put his body in this shredder thing and you can't even see it because the lighting is so shitty. Yeah, that's how you end the movie. She's writing a book and then she's talking to this guy that you knew in Halloween Kills that he didn't fucking talk. He had like 10 seconds of screen time earlier on in the beginning of the movie. Fuck you. Then the movie ends. Cool, Halloween 3 font. Nice. That's a cool callback to Season of the Witch. That's cool. I like that. I like the Season of the Witch callback. I mean, I wish there would have been at least another Season of the Witch reference in the movie, because this is Halloween 4, technically, so they probably should have had some Halloween 4 reference, but, I mean, Halloween 1 still happened, right? So technically, this isn't Halloween 3, this is Halloween 4. So really, Halloween Kills should have had the Season of the Witch font, but whatever, I'm not going to get into technicality here. But as you can tell, I didn't love this movie, and I know I'm being critical of it, but I'm just kind of venting my frustrations on how much I think this movie could have been way better. I think this movie could have been way better, and a way better conclusion to Michael and Laurie's story. Get Corey out of here. I know I'm hating on Corey this entire video. Get Corey the fuck out of here. We don't need Corey. Give me Michael and only Michael and Laurie. I wanted this to be Michael and Laurie's movie. No, fuck you. This is Corey's movie. Fuck you. I don't want no Corey. I say this all the time, but who wants Corey? Nobody wants Corey. Am I the only one saying this? Am I the only one defending Michael and Laurie? The only characters that people like nowadays? Get the fuck out of here, man. I feel like people can unanimously agree this movie should have been Michael and Laurie's movie. I feel like the way this movie should have been. I'm not a writer. Okay, I'm not a director. I don't know how to make movies. But I'm saying how this movie could have worked. Instead of Michael chasing Laurie throughout the whole film, it could have been a chase. Since Michael's weaker, he's, like, older. Since they wanted to kind of do that. If you could still do that, but you could have this movie be like Laurie, Michael's going on a killing spree again, and Laurie's like, you know what, I'm fed up with this. I'm not waiting for Michael to come to me. I'm going to go to Michael. And the entire movie is Laurie chasing down Michael, and the ending fight is in the classic house. You could have done that. That would have been a cool conclusion. That would have been a cool idea for a movie, but no. Corey's time, motherfucker. It's Halloween for Corey, Curse of Corey, motherfucker. It's Curse of Corey Myers. Fuck! But, as you can tell, I fucking hate Corey. Yeah, I think I've, if you're a fan of shitty horror films, I guess you'd like this, if you like shitty horror films. If you're a fan of Halloween, wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend it if you're a fan of Halloween. If you're a fan of worthwhile time, if you're a fan of time wasters, then this is great. This is great. If you're a fan of time wasters, go ahead, buy this movie, go to the theater, watch it. If anybody else who wants an actual good horror media, watch the original Halloween. Watch Halloween 1, 2. Season of the Witch has more to offer than this. Watch the original trilogy. Ignore this one. And maybe watch Halloween 2018 if you want a movie like this. Watch Halloween 2018 and just don't acknowledge Halloween Kills or Halloween Ends. Just say that Michael dies at the end of Halloween 2018. But, yeah. I rate this movie 4 out of 10. I rate this movie a 4 out of 10. And, yeah. I think I've said my piece. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you liked it. You share your friends, subscribe, turn notifications on. Comment down below on how much you liked it. But you know, you watch these videos, you know what I meant to say. What I really meant to say was, I hope you guys hated this video. Unsubscribe, dislike, tell me how much hate me in the comments. Signing off.